Good morning, everybody. Happy Thursday. Happy day 4 of the Mindful Morning Challenge. So I am Nikki. I'm a spiritual transformation mindset coach. If you have not watched one of my lives yet, that's who I am. And today we're talking about, or actually this whole week, we've been reconnecting with our truth, right? We've been trying to, if you're in this place, if you've went through either a spontaneous awakening, or maybe you've just reached this point in your life where you're ready for a change, or you just know that you're here for a bigger reason behind why you're here, then this week is to help you reconnect with that light that you have lost after being, in the world, right? And conditioned and programmed. And so you lost that light. You may have been depressed, stressed out, overwhelmed, like you just lost that connection with yourself. So this week we are reconnecting with our truth and who we really are. And then in the end, getting clear about what we can do in our mission. So day 1 was about belief, right? That's the first step. If you want to build a relationship with your true self and you want to get back to your truth, you need to check your beliefs. What is it that you are believing? What stories are you telling yourself? That literally is the framework and structure to your reality. That's how you take it in, is from what you believe, right? So we want to look for those limiting beliefs that are keeping us small, those limiting stories, those limiting thoughts that are keeping us from taking action or thinking in a bigger way. Okay. And then day 2, that led us into, now we are healing, right? We need to heal the emotional clutter out of you can even think of it as like a tunnel, or like a line connected to your higher self. And you have all of this clutter that's been created there from all of the emotional wounds that you have experienced in your life. So all the healing work that we need to do, that's really the core of the beliefs, and the healing those are the 2 first steps to really getting to know who you really are again. And then the third is tapping into your intuition. Your intuition is your direct line to your higher self, and it's your inner guidance that will literally direct you along the path to your purpose and to your most authentic self. And how we take in intuitive stuff, how we take in information depends, right? It could be through our vision, through hearing. So it could be clairvoyance, clairaudience, clairsentience, whatever it is, right? But we do have, like, each of us take in information in different ways. And so it's good to get clear on those and strengthen those up. And then also an easy way to start following your intuition is to follow what lights you up. That was your challenge for yesterday. So I'm really curious to hear how that went, if you have been following this challenge. As far as, what can you turn to when you're not feeling very well? What can you do to raise your vibration? And then today, it leads us into day now. We are into day 4, which is about guidance. So when you begin to step out of the spiritual closet, is what I like to call it. When you stop pretending that you believe certain things because everybody else does, when you start to step out of your shell and really into your power and taking your power back, then it is super important to pay attention to the information and the advice and the opinions and the people that you're allowing in your space. And so really this is about, this really has a lot to do with our throat chakra, about what information is the information that we're allowing in our space. Does it resonate with who we are becoming, who we are actually unbecoming, right? And so we have to pay attention to that. And I have 2 ways I say my spirit team for who it is I call on for support. I have a spirit team, and then I have a human team. And they're so important. Those are the 2 main things that I believe every light worker, everyone who's here to shine their light and give others permission to shine their light as well. But it's so important to surround yourself with people who believe in you, and people who are not trying, like people that don't want to see you fail, right? And that might mean that some of the people that are in your life now are going to start to kind of, either they're going to come with you and begin to grow and evolve as well, or that relationship is going to, fizzle out, whatever it is, whatever happens. But the main point here is you. That's what I care about what you allow in your mind, what you allow in your space, and the guidance that you seek. And so if you know anybody, maybe from like your previous time, right? Because I feel like this is a new chapter for you. You're stepping into this new chapter. And so the old chapter, you might have had somebody who every time you share an idea or you're really excited about something and you go and tell this person, and it's like they just pop your balloon because they're mad. They're not happy for you, right? How many times has that happened for you? Let me know in the comments. Or if just let me know, because I really love to know if that's something that you've had to deal with. That is something that you would start to shift away from. And that would be something that you don't want in your life. And if you aren't going to help me feel better, then why am I going to, so it's really you observing your life and observing, and that's what we've been doing all week, right? Mindful mornings. That's why I call them mindful mornings. So you stay mindful throughout your day about these topics that we talk about every day. And so today your challenge is, who is your spirit team? I guess I'll talk a little bit about that. And when I talk about your spirit team, who is your higher guidance system? Who is your higher power? Who are the energies and entities that you call upon for guidance when it comes to your spiritual work and also your life, right? I mean, and in our intuition is our guidance as well. But you can have, this is where ritual and practices and soul time comes in. When you have that time to disconnect from everything outside of you and sit and ask questions and get answers, right? You have to be open to receive, though. And you might not like all the answers that you get. But this morning over in my private group where we have a morning daily, every morning we've gone on at 6:30, and I've done just a little lesson there. We got into the Akashic Records this morning. It's our soul book. We're going to dive further into it. I am just now trying to teach it is different than learning it. And so that's what's happening over there. If you've ever heard of that, let me know right here in the personal Facebook Live here. But what that is that seeking information from you're tapping into like the quantum field, like you're tapping into something that's so much bigger than you that it's amazing. It's almost like, it's like actually on the 11D. Like, have you ever heard of like we're on 3D and then we go to 5D and then it's 11. So it's like way up there. But anyway, so if you really want to go deep and get really crazy with that, come over to my group. But for this, my challenge is just to create space for a guidance practice, for you seeking guidance from your higher power, from whoever it is that you are trusting, because it takes trust and it takes belief, right? I even go so far to say is like, for 10 years, I didn't even know. I don't know. I didn't even know what I believed in, really. And so yeah. So I didn't even know what I believed in. And so when my awakening happened, I got really clear about there is a higher power and there is something greater than us. Like, I had no more questions in my mind. So today, just pay attention to that. Who is it that you seek guidance from? Are they the best person on your human team? And then you have your spirit team. Like, do you get advice and opinions that are lifting you up and supporting you in this new version of you that is evolving? Because like, you're evolving and it's exciting, but some people won't like that. And so really just pay attention. Another thing I want to add is with the news. Okay. When like the news that you're taking in, be very just be cautious, be mindful. That is what this week is about, is to just pay attention to what you're paying attention to. Are you watching too much of the news? Is it really are you feeling it? Are you feeling fear and sadness and everything that's going on in the world? And so anyway, that is my challenge for you. Pay attention to what you pay attention to, and then create a practice for guidance and seeking guidance. And I can't wait to hear what happens for you. After you ask a question, be quiet, like in your spirit practice, like ask a question and then just be open to receive and then see what happens. Like, just have fun with it today. So have a great day today. I believe in you. Go do big things. Tomorrow we're going to talk about purpose and meaning in life. That way to show up now in a more powerful way. All 5 days have led up, or 4 days have led up to this 5th day. So I'm excited to share that with you. So have a great day, and I will see you tomorrow.